All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the second episode of Hala Chats. It's your host Jamal Alexander Tucson, along with my boy.
Zach McKinnon, hello, hello.
Hello, hello. It's definitely been a interesting week per se. We're coming up to the last week of February. Zach, can you believe that is literally the last week of February?
It's hard to believe, man. Time's flying by.
Yeah, I can't. I cannot believe that myself. Like it's pretty wild that like here we are close to March. You know what they say? March showers bring April flowers, but with this current weather, we don't know what's going on. Hey, the, the weather boy. Where did you go, bro?
Yeah, I'm just cracking up. Um, yeah, it's we've had a weird week for weather for sure. It's snow, rain, all this shit.
Bro, you have no idea how crazy that shit is. Like, no man, this weather was like whack. So first of all, friggin' oh god, it was like totally clear, and then literally, I think it was yeah, literally yesterday, the weather was all like there might be flash freezes, so we might take out the bus, and I'm like, bro, please, I don't want these buses taken off. Stuff like it's wild. Uh, I can't even imagine anything like that of that sort ever happening whatsoever. But like, well, here we are. The weather is getting crazy to the point where there's gonna be flash freezes and shit, and this isn't even the craziness of the week and stuff.
No, it seemed like a weird call to take the buses off so early because nothing really ended up happening.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Since we're both living in Nova Scotia, want to turn up your volume a little bit, bro?
What's that?
Want to turn up your volume a little bit?
Turn you up?
Yeah, turn you up.
Turn me up.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
Go.
my volume cranked here. What do I gotta hit?
Okay. Don't get too turned up, but at the same time, turn it up a bit. But I guess Facebook is whack for audio and stuff. uh,
Can you hear me good now?
yeah. Do you have your microphone in?
Oh fuck! No, you know what? That's what it is. I'm talking straight into the laptop. My bad.
All right, we're gonna wait while Zach gets his microphone because this man got off work and was like, "Ugh." So I'll definitely keep this rolling for a few minutes when you get your microphone.
that's that's a rookie move. All right.
Jesus Christ! And you were an RTJ student, bro. Come on.
I was an RTJ dropout.
No, you're a student. No, bro, I fucking you want I there was one time. Oh my god, it's wild. Uh, oh man, I'll tell you that story when I get back. When you get back. But aside from that, no. Everything's going pretty good. I had Boston Pizza with a friend of mine, and that shit was about like fucking like I ordered a mac and cheese and a fucking cookie and a dessert and like three-course meal that came like fucking like 80 something dollars. That shit is wild. What else did I do? I was in school for a bit for coding, so I had some good food and shit.
All right, how's that? Do I gotta turn this on, or can you
Holy
hear me?
yes, Zach. Of course you got to turn the fucking mic on, bro.
Well, no, I plugged it in. There's no on switch here. I think once it's plugged in, it's good to go.
Yeah. Speak into the mic for audio clarity, my homie.
All right, test, test, test.
All right, yeah, it's good. I can control your audio from your end too.
Sweet.
Anyway, So have you gone out to eat with friends lately, Zach?
Uh, yeah, I went out to Montana's on Wednesday this week.
How with you and a few of the boys?
Me and one of my coworkers. Yeah, he was. We went out. I got the lunch special, so it was soup, salad, and pulled pork sandwich
Yo, how much was that?
for I think it was 11.99 or something like that.
Man, I have not. Do you remember the last time I was at Montana's was when I think during the summer of the first year of RTJ, where I think I had a day off work, and then my buddy's like, "Come get stoned," and I'm like, "No, I'm gonna go. Let me go to Montana's first." So I had some money left over in my pocket. I went to Montana's. This is on a Wednesday, and I was hungry, and I've never been there before. So I was like, I'll try out Montana's, and then there was an all-you-can-eat rib special, and you bet your ass I was in those ribs, boy. so I go there, and I sit down, and I was like, hey man, can you tell me more about the all-you-can-eat special? And she's all like, yeah, the all-you-can-eat special is like something 99. You buy one rack of ribs, and you keep getting the rest of free until you're full. I'm like, okay. So I said to myself, I'm a hungry brother. I'm a hungry motherfucker. So I'm going to definitely get in some ribs. One rack turned into two turned into four, and then I think about like halfway through my fifth rack, I was like, I don't see how far I can keep going until I get like utterly sick. And then I just kept going. I went for like another like 6 racks, and then at that point, my body's like, "Stop, Jamal, just stop." And I'm just like, the lady's like, I told the lady like, "What was the most amount of rack ribs you seen a person eat?" She's like, 20. I'm like, I had 11. She's like, no, it was close. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna kill meat. I'm not gonna fucking be drowning in meat sweats and dying. And then afterwards, I went home. My buddy's like, "Do you want to come over and get stoned?" And I just went right to sleep. I was like, no.
Dude, 20 racks of ribs would easily kill you.
I feel like 20 racks of ribs, I feel like I would have to like not eat for like 2 days and just drink nothing but water to sustain myself.
Yeah.
But I also feel like you'd have to sustain yourself a lot more. Like,
it would definitely do some damage. Think about all the salt in those ribs.
That's true, but man, we're only here for one ride, boy. Might as well enjoy it a bit.
That's right.
But
stop and taste the ribs.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, I would, but it's funny how like I mentioned from like you went to Montana's and I went to Montana's back in the day. Like, do you feel like now I know everything's gone like through inflation and all sorts of crazy shit, but do you feel that restaurant quality and stuff has kind of gone up or down since like post pandemic and stuff?
Man, it's been going down. I think the prices are going up, and the food just kind of everywhere seems to be giving you this freezer food now. Nothing really tastes very fresh.
Ooh. Okay, so actually, this actually is hilarious. So I'll just look. It's funny we talk about restaurants because there's 1 second. Okay, no, I thought I had a sneeze. Okay, no. So apparently, I was reading this article on BoardBat.com that talks about more than half of Canadian restaurants are currently losing money despite prices higher than ever. So basically, this article says that after withstanding the once-in-a-lifetime problem of the COVID-19 pandemic, Canada's restaurant industry is still in dire straits and many businesses are in danger of going under. That's a main takeaway from a recent report from Restaurants Canada, which found that despite surviving the depths of the pandemic, the outlook for the industry is as a whole looks bleak. Total spending at restaurants is on track to top $110 billion this year, but costs are up even more, which are pushing many to the brink of insolvency. Escalating costs, rent increase, consumers are definitely tapping out. One of the head chefs is talking about how consumers are tapping out, which went back to your point of saying that the food was kind of less and stuff. Do you want to elaborate more on that? Like, how did you find the experience went?
I find my meal at Montana's was really good. I like the lunch special. I get the beef and broth or beef and barley or whatever one. Pot roast soup is what the soup is, and then that's always good. The salad's good, and I like the pulled pork. I feel like most restaurants, Boston Pizza definitely being one, but I feel like a lot of restaurants' food though is going down in quality.
Really?
Makes sense they're losing money though, because think about the rent, yeah, and like you said, strapped consumers. If you're spending less money, you're probably not buying as many drinks, and I'm pretty sure I heard once that that's where restaurants make their money is the drinks.
Man, me and my friend watched like some couple walk in, order like 2 or 3 pitchers of beers, and they would just start slamming. Like the waiter was like, "We have $15 specials of Coors Light and Molson," and I'm like, maybe. And my buddy's like, "I don't drink," but yeah, you don't like the quality of food at Boston Pizza?
Man, it was always my favorite spot. I just feel, I feel like it's been going downhill lately.
Was there experience that you had that kind of solidified that in your mind, or?
No, I guess just the last 2-3 times I've had it, I've been like, the food's just not tasting. It's just not it. I don't know.
Really?
Montana's has been fire lately. I have nothing bad to say about Montana's, but I don't know. But the Montana's, like the drink special I had there, it was double Jim Beam for $7, so I got two doubles for
Mm.
$14.
Uh, I had the Thai bites and a spicy buffalo chicken mac and cheese, and now that I'm full and it was fine, but like, and like I ate it, but it doesn't really. Now that I think about it, it doesn't really feel as like it didn't really feel like cheesy. And you know how when you eat mac and cheese that's like from freshly baked, just got that ooey gooey tasting feeling.
Yep.
This literally feels like they literally just took like a small tray full of mac and cheese, baked it, put some cheese on it, and it doesn't have that ooey feeling.
Yeah, it probably came right out of the freezer, would be my guess.
Oh, I hope not. Like I was tasting this and I was like, I don't mind this cheese, but like I could probably make some much tastier mac and cheese at home, and I'm going to when I get a brief break in my studies. But like, bro, like I had it and it was just like, it was okay. And I guess the other good thing I had was the salted caramel panuki, which is like a big deep fried cookie in a pizza pan with ice cream on top. And I like put the ice cream on the side. She's like, okay. And then my buddy just got fries and a salad. And I was like, yo. But yeah, I can definitely say that like a lot of food quality definitely feels like it's kind of gone a little bit downhill. Like even like I worked back in the day with McDonald's. I used to bring the boys double cheeseburgers all the time. Those were some fucking fire foods. Like I remember getting like I remember using my McDonald's discount and spending like $15 on double cheeseburgers, like pulling the Randy out trailer fry boys and shit, and like that was fire. And now
Yep.
a double cheeseburger, fries, and a like medium Coke now comes to like $7-8.
Yeah, it's wild. We used to back in high school. It was $1.69 for a hamburger and $1.79 for a McDouble.
Mm-hmm.
So we would always just load up on McDoubles. You go to school with $5, $6 and get a couple McDoubles.
It,
And yeah, now it's a McDouble. I think is like $3.79 or something crazy.
it's pretty wild saying that. Let me think. Yeah, it's pretty wild that nowadays, McDonald's now has like to do a small menu because people are order like people would just buy the value meals and piece them together as a meal, and literally they now have. Let me see if I can Google this real quick. Like it's wild. McDonald's value. 1 second.
While you're googling it, have you tried the McRib?
Yes.
What do you think?
Oh, buddy. Yeah, yeah. It's fucking. It's like a McPick value menu. It's literally like a McDouble, small fries, and a Coke for like $5.79 plus tax.
Yeah, McDonald's is getting crazy with their prices, man.
I almost like people say that it's almost not worth going out and eating any more fast food, and I'm like, I still like my fast food, but now that I see the price of everything going up, this might be the last time I eat out for a while.
No, I feel that. I'm trying to cut back eating out.
Like a friend is gonna treat me to like maybe one more dinner thing with sushi, and that's probably it. But even then, that's like fucking wild.
Oh,
Um,
buddy, you got to splurge on sushi.
bro,
That's the eating out that's always worth it.
so my roommate took me out to sushi a couple weeks ago because he's like I'll cover it. He's like I'll cover it, and I'm like bro, when I get money, I'll pay it back and shit. So when he took me out to sushi, we went to Jukai and we're like, can we do all you can eat? I was like, everything's expensive now, so I want to see if I can do one thing on the menu and one thing all you can eat. And they were like, no, you just have to do both all you can eat. I'm like, you don't have the choice anymore, bro. I like choices, but I guess that makes sense.
I think they do that because they know you'll be just hooking up the guy. The guy who's not getting all you can eat will order one or two things and then just eat all the other dude's food. Get
Are you
orders put in.
serious?
That'd be my guess.
Fuck. I remember when you went to. I remember back in when we had sushi with Jamal for like to celebrate the first year of RTJ. You went. We all went down to Genji's and we chilled for a little bit, and then you had like two things in a piece.
I had all you can eat.
Yeah, you didn't eat that much though.
Uh, maybe. Yeah.
Dude, I remember you leave. I remember you were like the first or second person to leave.
Could be. Yeah. Yeah.
But no, so back to the McRib. What are your thoughts on that, bro?
I don't know. I had one this week. It was pretty good. I mean, yeah, it was pretty good. I can't complain. It's weird how they do it. It's only in for a limited time, then it goes away for a long time, then it comes back.
Yeah, because they want to hook consumers. They want to hook that consumers, that capital consumerism. Uh, I had the McRib, and I think it's McMid, It's pretty bad. I think the McRib is McMid, and it did McFill me, and it was kind of a waste of my McMoney. The reason, okay, so I had it twice. First time around, I think I was like kind of tired, and I wanted to try something to eat, and then I was like, okay, let's try this McRib, and then don't get me wrong, the sauce was the best part.
Yeah, the
But
sauce is the best part, definitely.
the rib patty is just like, bro, I could just make this rib patty shit at home. But it was kind of McMid. And then a little while later, I got some sleep, and then a couple days later, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll try it again. Went there, got a glass of water, got a McRib, and I was like, this is not bad, but it's literally carried by the first bite of the sauce and the first bite of the rib patty. That's it. If
Yeah.
McDonald's was like, we would sell the McRib burger, they'd be fucking banging off the shelves. Consistently banging. But it's only limited time only. People are going to be like, let's get our McRibs and spend a lot of money. Like, if you think about it too, like, also, people are starting to wisen up in terms of cost and stuff. Like, now that everything's getting inflated, like before, when you, like, people just drop money on fast food, be like, oh yeah, we're hungry, it's on the road, it's like maybe $2 or $3 a cheap, that's it. But nowadays, if a McDonald's value menu is like, sorry, value meal, if that shit's like $8, $9, that's gonna factor into your daily budget. It's like, okay, it's like for $8 or $9, I can go to the grocery store and buy this a little bit of time, do this, this, and this, or buy this $8 McRib, eat it, and then still be hungry 10 minutes later and be like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I need to buy more food and shit.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing, man. One McRib was it was 8 something.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. They're charging you like you're eating out at a restaurant.
Yeah, it's
Because if you got fries and a drink with that, it's gonna be over $10.
yeah. Some people say some restaurant persons like the restaurant isn't turning a profit right now, but because she loves the business so much and she can stay open, the doors, keep her staff paid is a win. Uh, it's not because you know how to cook and manage kitchen that you're going to be able to do it. She says, you have to also be a business manager and entrepreneur, and those are a lot of skills that maybe our current restaurants don't have. Like it's just wild. Like literally, I was looking at crock pot meals because like when I get some money coming in, I'm going to start making crock pot like chicken pot pie and stuff, so I can start like doing stuff from home. Like yo,
That'd be pretty good. What do you think you're gonna chef up?
I'm gonna look at a recipe and learn how to do chicken pot pie.
The chicken pot pies, yeah.
That's it's definitely a thing for sure.
You could do like a slow roast,
Sauce is pretty good.
spice it up, add some spice, sauce it up.
I was just also reading on the Reddit thread about the Canadian restaurants, and someone's like, I went to the press gang a couple of weeks ago. Him and his wife had a main and a dessert, and it cost $150. I was like, holy shit,
Ooh.
steaks! But they got like some crazy steaks. And I was like, bro. Restaurants visits are now higher than pre-COVID. We are eating out. It's just bad value for both clients and restaurants. So like, it's gonna be crazy. I think there was a time. I think a couple of restaurants recently closed too, but I'm not entirely sure. But it's like wild as hell.
That dessert at Boston Pizza, I bet was banging though. They have good desserts.
Yeah, the Panuki was really good. I was literally just gonna be like, bro, I'm just gonna go home and grab a fucking. I was craving something like sweet and crispy and like chunky, so I wanted to go to not Greco. I wanted to go to Domino's and get the Domino's brownie thing, and then I was just like, bro, I don't want. I'm like, nah. And then my buddy's like, I'll give you the cookie. I was like, yo,
That's pretty solid. How was the Thai bites?
pretty good.
That's good. You watch the Chamber?
A little bit. I didn't want to go over because like I was also like tired. I woke up kind of early and I watched a little bit, and then I went back to sleep. I was on and off. Also the roads were like super shit. But how was it anyway? What are your thoughts on the Chamber, bro?
Chamber was pretty good. I enjoyed it. They had Rhea Ripley main event, which was cool because it was in Australia.
Yeah, I only watched her entrance and the end of the match. I didn't care about and I seen like a clip on Twitter where it showed her getting like in a leg lock by Nia Jax, and it was like Like WWE knew what they were doing.
Yeah, it was a good show. The chambers were both pretty good. They had Becky win the women's and Drew won the men's.
What did you of the two chamber matches? What one did you like more?
Probably the men's. The men's had a pretty good chamber. They had Logan Paul got smashed through the pod.
Yeah, I seen that. And then did you hear Bobby Lashley curse and they censored him too late?
Oh no, when I was watching it, it was I feel like something happened because the audio just cut out
Yeah,
for
you could hear him go, "Oh shit, oh fuck," and then it censored it like 2 seconds too late, and I was like, "Bro, the censors were way too short on that one."
what was he cursing at when he was
Because
putting
because he worked the elbow, and I think he hurt himself off the spear through the pod, and he was like, "Oh shit, oh fuck," and then he got bleeped out like 2 seconds later, and I was like, "Bro."
No, it was good. Logan Paul got eliminated. It looks like he's going to feud with Randy Orton.
I want to see Styles, Paul, Knight, and Orton in a fatal four for the U.S. title.
That'd be sick. Yeah, I was hoping LA Knight would win it, but it was Drew's to win.
Yeah, LA Knight wasn't winning shit,
No,
but
he's kind of slowing down a little bit, I find.
they have to give him a title sooner or later, or else he's gonna fade away. And I do want to see I just want to see the man win the U.S. title, and that's it, because he evidently has a ceiling. I think he's hitting it.
Yeah, I hope he's not hitting it. Hopefully he's just kind of peaking at what he's been doing and he can kind of switch it up a little bit and keep it interesting, but it does seem like he's begun to plateau.
Did you hear? I was reading some wrestling news. Bobby Roode is officially probably done as in ring because he just wants to be a producer now. And W's like he recovered from like triple fusion neck surgery, which is the same thing Sheamus and Edge and I think someone else went through. And he's like, yeah, I just want to be a producer, and that was it. Which makes sense. He gets in there, gets his bag and stuff. He might do a one-off appearance, but other than that, it was kind of okay. Did you hear? I also follow the Square Circle subreddit, and they were talking about how Nick Dolph Ziggler's in NGPW, so was Matt Riddle, and Mustafa Ali's in TNA, and then they all won their first championships in those companies.
Really?
Yeah. Matt Riddle defeated Hiroshi Tanahashi for one of the titles, I believe, and people are like, "What the hell?"
Wow, good for Riddle, man.
Do you follow? You don't follow any other promotions, do you?
Not closely.
Why not?
I don't know. Don't have the interest or the time, I suppose.
That's fair. Did you? What did you? I didn't. Like I said, I only watched pieces and parts of the chamber. Apparently there was a Cody Rhodes segment.
Yeah, they did Grayson Waller, the Waller effect. Man, it seems like they're starting to really bury Austin Theory.
How so?
Oh, they just squashed him. Seth and Cody just kind of squashed him. And Grayson Waller seems to be doing his gimmick, but doing it a lot better.
Yeah, that's true. From what I heard, yeah.
So I don't know, man. Theory, he's looks like he's on thin ice.
I don't think he's on him. I think once the tag title split, Judgment Day should drop the titles to those two. Give them some.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Give them some more credibility.
They teased a feud a little bit, I think, because Theory grabbed the mic from Grayson Waller's hand, and Grayson Waller kind of gave a reaction to it.
Mm-hmm.
All in all, it was a good pay-per-view, though. Dom Mysterio's my favorite thing going in wrestling.
Man, Dom Mysterio's pretty sick.
Yeah, he's killing it, man. I don't know if it was a technical glitch with his mic, but when he was talking, it was so loud you couldn't even hear him on the microphone.
Mm. But yeah, no. Wrestling's definitely peak right now. I want to. WrestleMania's gonna be insane.
Yeah, WrestleMania 40 is going to be huge. The Rock, it's going to be hype.
Mm-hmm.
What match are you looking forward to the most?
Main event.
Rock. What do you think it's going to be? Rock, Cody, Roman?
No, it's gonna be Cody Roman.
So night one, you think it's going to be Seth and Cody versus Rock and Roman? How's that going to work?
Night one might be. I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be the World Heavyweight title.
Okay, so Drew and Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Do you think any titles don't change hands at Mania? You think it's all going to be new title holders when we leave?
The only titles I don't see changing are probably the tag titles,
Okay.
but I'm not sure.
I see Rhea Ripley beating Becky Lynch.
I actually would like to, as much as I like Rhea, I'd like to see her lose.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know.
She's been killing it, man. She's hot. She's doing everything right, it seems. Getting the crowd over.
Mm-hmm.
She had a good match with Nia Jax.
Mm-hmm.
What else you get up to this weekend?
I just really chilled and stuff. How was your weekend, bro?
It's pretty good. Yeah, I worked yesterday and then just kind of chilled. Ripped some forts with James today, some Rocket League and forts, and
Yeah, we gotta start playing Forts again once I get my PC and shit. Once I fix it up.
oh, you can't hop on now, eh?
I still can, but like I'm doing a bunch of more shit afterwards.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say let's hop on after the podcast.
I don't know. Maybe some more time. All right.
I
So in other news, so we all live in Nova Scotia, and we're basically through Nova Scotia Power, and I was reading on the subreddit that apparently Nova Scotia Power, an NS Power customer is shocked after being billed for over $1,000. Basically, what happened was this lady's been living in her apartment in Halifax for 3 years. Electricity isn't included in her rent. Surprise, surprise. But she's basically paid on time stuff. But then she got her stuff to have. She opened up a bill after a smart meter was installed to replace her new one, her old one, and then the meter hasn't been read in 3 years, and it's just like, here's the money.
Wow,
Bro.
that's brutal.
No, that's Nova Scotia Power for you, baby. But there's probably a miscalculation, but we'll see.
Hopefully they're able to do something for her. That's pretty shitty. $1,000 power bill. Could you imagine?
Bro, that's fucked. When you is electricity including your stuff or?
No, we got to pay power separate. It's usually around 150 every 2 months, and then we split that, so 75 each or so.
That's not bad.
Not too bad.
Man, I have to pay, all my utilities aren't included, so I have to pay for like my base rent plus utilities and stuff, and like it gets pretty hefty after a while. Like I was like, bro, there's like a point where I was literally I was like eating rice and tuna for like 2 weeks. I was like, I gotta pay this bill.
What's your power usually get up to?
Like, it's split 4 ways, so I have to pay like. There was one time where I had to pay like 40 each.
Yeah, it can add up, man. All those side bills, subscriptions, all that stuff just adds up.
Like I don't have Netflix, and I want to ask my roommate. I'm like, yo, can I use your Netflix to watch like the last few episodes of this series that I'm never watching? Like, I'm not gonna sub to anything again. He's all like, do you want to get your own Netflix account? I'm like, bro, I'm not paying. I'm not like Netflix had split itself into tiers, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. It's bad enough PlayStation Plus did that, but now Netflix do it too. Like, come on, bro, I ain't paying that shit.
Yeah, it's gutless. I see where your roommate's coming from, but at the same time, kind of being a dick.
No, it's understandable. He doesn't want to share stuff.
That's understandable. At the same time, he probably wants you to pitch in a bit for it if you're using it. But I could see it both ways. I guess if you were my roommate, I feel like I wouldn't make it that big of a deal to just watch Netflix.
I'd be like, "What's your password?" And I'll watch like 1 or 2 things on Netflix, and that's it.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a big deal to me. But different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. So now, when I get everything situated, I might just buy a TV and buy my own Fire Stick and just sit in my bed and be like, I'm watching TV with headphones in or some shit.
Shit, dude, I'll sell you my TV in my room.
Oh, is it a smart TV?
No. No, this TV's like 10 years old, but no, it'd be, about 11, 12 years old, but I give it to you for cheap.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right,
talk
brother.
on the
All right.
podcast.
All
Man's
right.
trying to
Makes
fucking
sense.
swindle money and shit.
The viewers want to know what I'm gonna get for this TV.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I ain't doing shit yet, boy.
$1 million.
No, fuck that. Also, did you hear anything about the Park Lane Mall today?
Now what happened?
Apparently there was a fire down at there was like a fire down that way. There was like some fire crews down there and shit. So there was multiple fire trucks down on Park Lane and Dresden Row, and the police had blocked off some of the roads and stuff.
Anyone get hurt or any major damage or anything?
I think it might have just been like a small structural thing. I'm not too sure, but no, it's definitely pretty crazy and stuff.
Yeah, hopefully not a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, hopefully not, bro. But no, there seems to be a lot of small like structural craziness going on. Like there was this little fire, there was a bunch of few things tomorrow and all that shit. I wonder what's gonna happen. Where were you when that crazy fire went down?
I was here. I was in my apartment. I was going to work. It was getting so hazy at night, so smoky
Mm-hmm.
that yeah, you would look up and the sun would be out and it would be dark almost. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Like no one got hurt or nothing, but stuff is definitely wild, my boy.
I know the fires seem to be kind of going up all over the world. California, Vancouver, they're everywhere, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hawaii had one that was bad.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
What do you think it is? People just like tossing lit cigarette roaches, or you think it's like people intentionally setting the woods on fire?
Yeah, people probably didn't give a shit.
Do you think there's any motivation behind that, or it's just totally accidental, just a fluke?
Might be accidental. I don't know.
Yeah, good way of looking at it. If I was the government, I'd be investing heavily into fire departments, though.
Really?
Oh yeah, buddy. All this shit going up in flames. Think about, I mean, governments, whatever, but at the end of the day, they want to protect their money, protect their investment. If everything catches on fire, they're fucked.
That's true. That is definitely true. So what else did you do this week anyway, Zach?
Throughout the week, did a kettlebell class.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's a good workout, man.
I have a
It's hard
kettlebell.
work.
Was it at the gym or a local gym or was that your own gym?
At a local gym, 374 MMA.
I have a kettlebell at home and like I've been noticed that I've been like really sedentary because I'm in a coding course and shit and like we just sit on our ass all day and I was like, bro. So basically I have like a 15-pound kettlebell and I was doing some like swings and goblet squat stuff like that, but it's like, bro. It's not a bad piece of equipment. I just gotta start using it more.
Yeah, even just set aside, like schedule little breaks to go out for 10 minutes, lift some kettlebell, go back to coding.
Mm-hmm.
Always good to just get up and stretch the legs.
That's true.
How's the coding course going?
We get our computers this week, and it's gonna be like pretty busy. But until then, it's just chilling and shit.
Have you started writing any code?
I think we're going to this week or something.
That's this week, okay.
Hmm. But yeah, no. So also, did you hear about Oh, this has just made the news story. Did you hear about so you know the people that are living rough on the Halifax encampments, right?
Yep.
So the eviction deadline approaches as people continue living in the Halifax encampments. So one of my friends, so according to CTV News, there are still people living in encampments around Halifax as the eviction notice for tomorrow is less than 24 hours away. The eviction notice were put on five encampments on February 7th. And according to a statement, the municipality says 25 of the 55 people staying in the Geary space in Dartmouth a place in Lower Sackville and in Victoria Park have found other accommodations. But basically, a business owner says that an increase in crime has coincided with the establishment of 10 encampments, and if some people remain past the February 26th deadline, city officials say they'll take a measured approach and treat each situation individually. However, I have heard that some people were saying that basically someone told me that there's supposed to be cops down Parade Park, Victoria Square to get the homeless out tenants, and rumors going around that like they might use force if necessary. But I'm like that can't. I'm like that can't be. Because like fucking, we don't need a repeat of what happened in what 2021 or 20. I can't remember what happened. I think it was like 21 or 22. Back when people were camping at the library and like there was like a whole shit show.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they've done it before, so who's to say they don't do it again?
We'll
Hopefully they don't. Hopefully it doesn't get to that.
I mean, I'm gonna drive. I'm literally going to drive. Not drive. I'm taking the bus down to. I gotta take the bus to class tomorrow because I don't have gas money. I'm just like I'll just like save my gas money and shit. But apparently this might we'll see what happens. It could be nothing happened. They could evacuate peacefully, or there could be some stuff going down.
Yeah, I wouldn't go too close to the square in case shit goes down.
I'm on the bus, bro. What's gonna happen?
Hopefully people aren't flipping shit.
Oh, that's probably might be that might happen, bro.
Stay safe.
That is the plan. What do you think? What do you think you're gonna be doing this week, bro?
This week, my mom turned 60, so I'll be going back and partying with them, and then on the weekend, go down to New Brunswick, see my aunt, and do a little thing for my mom's birthday.
You're gonna go down to Bedeck and Newfoundland and pick up some ladies along the way.
I wouldn't mind it, but I don't know if that's gonna happen on this trip. We'll go back to St. John this time,
Really?
and then Sunday I'll be turning 28.
Oh, your birthday's coming up too, bro.
Next week.
Yo.
So, got that new year, new me, you know?
Bro, it's like 2 months in 2024. Come on now. God damn.
Starting over, damn it.
Oh, man. I think I did pretty okay for New Year's resolutions. Like, I'm in this course now. I'm going to start hitting the gym because we're actually getting gym passes to the Y. We just have to, like, sign a few things. And it's like, yo, let's do it.
That's awesome.
You mentioned you went to a kettlebell class at an MMA gym.
Yep.
Want to tell me more about it?
Yeah, that gym. I go there for my boxing and my Muay Thai, and I do the kettlebell there. And multi-purpose gym. It's a great spot. The owners, Brad and Susan, are really nice. And
how much is it?
It is about 100, give or take $100 a month if you want to sign up for the 10 classes or the I guess they've got different prices for different courses. So I mean, yeah, it kind of I think they've got a few different options, but usually you can get a month's membership for about $100 or so.
That's pretty sick. I might try that sometime.
You should, man. It'd be awesome. I highly recommend it. I started back in September, and it's been a really good workout. Learning stuff in Muay Thai and boxing that I never knew, and the kettlebell, man. The kettlebell's a grind. That is a hard workout, but it's sweet. It feels good. You always feel really good after.
Indeed. Like it's the hardest part. The hardest part of anything is literally just getting started.
100%. Yeah, once you kind of get through the self-consciousness and the fear of actually stepping foot in there and doing it, once you start, you realize the people are really supportive, really friendly, and yeah, I love it. I can't speak highly enough of it.
That is definitely good.
It's cool to learn how to fight too, you know. Those skills, those are skills I never knew until I started there.
Yeah, that would have helped you back like fucking 6 years ago.
Yeah. Would have helped me a few times so I got my ass kicked.
I would prefer not to fight if possible, but it's like, well, if I have to, then like maybe. But like, the problem is too is that like I've seen this happen multiple times. If people start fighting at bars, you don't know what can go down. So it literally goes from enjoying the night to a bunch of rough shit, and to combine it with people being drunk and shit, like no.
No, I hear you. I don't want to fight either. I'm more so, it's one of those things you want to know how to fight in case you have to fight. Like sometimes you don't get the choice. If a guy just attacks you,
Yeah,
you'd rather better off knowing how to fight him back,
in
right?
case someone goes down to the dome, starts doing shit, and then 2 minutes later see fist fire, like bro.
Do you remember when we went out of the ale house and there was that huge fight going on? You started getting in the middle of it. I was like, Jamal,
I don't
pulled you
remember
back.
this now, bro.
You went to break it up, and I was like, dude, do not get in the middle of that. You were
What were they
playing
fighting
Peacekeeper.
about?
I don't know. They were just being drunk and fighting right out on the main road. I have a video of it. Here's the difference between us back then, I suppose. I whipped my phone out to videotape it. You went to go break it up. So
Oh, bro. There was almost a fight at the bus terminal one time where some guy was talking about Magic, how he was like, I'm a real G and I want to beat up people, and then like he threatened some dude, like you know those like seedy types, right? That you can just tell by looking at them.
yeah.
Anyway, so this young kid talks too much shit, and some guy comes up to him near the bus terminal, grabs him, hauls him against the wall, and is like, I was in the pen, mother effer, and like you want to mess with me, I'll cut you, I'll split you from throat to rib. And I'm like, all right, bro, breaking up. He's like, you want something to do? I was like, no, sir. And he was like, you want to mess with me, kid? I'll kill you. And he's like, you're lucky I'm a changed man. And he just drops him. He had him against the wall and he just let him go. The guy sunk like a sack of potatoes. And then you could smell the stench of piss because the guy like peed himself. I was like, bro.
Holy shit. He was scared to death.
I guess the one good thing about my course is that we've never seen no fist fights.
Yeah,
And NSCC was pretty chill about that. There was like no fist fights and stuff.
that's good, man.
Uh,
Till you start one.
I'm not a fighter, bro. I mean, no, I can't. I might have some dominant stuff. That's on a different side story, but I'm not fighting unless I really have to. Like if I'll defend, like if someone's being an asshole to one of my boys, I'll come and defend him, try to break it up. But like if some dude starts hauling off at random people, I'm like, get me the fuck out of here.
What if I started hauling off on you?
Then I'd have to defend myself.
Who would win that fight?
I would literally fucking find as much sugar as possible and just stuff it down your throat and just take your insulin pens and run off.
You dark son of a bitch.
Can't do shit if I deprive you of your insulin, motherfucker.
Yeah, you know how to fight dirty. I respect it.
Yeah, something like that maybe. But no, how many boys came over when you guys watched the Elimination Chamber?
We ended up going to Dylan's next door, and me, Christian, Dylan, and Rod all watched.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. Smoked a bunch of weed. Ordered McDonald's. It was buy 6 nuggets, get 6 nuggets for free.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, so I had 12 nuggets, had a Shamrock Shake, and what else we do there? Smoked. Yeah, it was a good time. Good eats.
Good. Look up when is WrestleMania.
I've been wanting to look that up. Is it what, April 2nd, I think?
Look it up right
April
now, bro.
1st. I'm pulling it up here now. Yeah, because I leave April 2nd
For what?
for Miami.
What brings you to Miami this time?
Going down just to go to a party hostel.
Holy shit.
Yeah, never been down there. Have a good time. Been to Orlando, but not Miami. It's April 6th, April 7th. Shit. Well, I'm going to miss that one.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be in April 6th and April 7th. I'll be in Orlando April 6th, and then April 7th, I'll be on the cruise.
Okay. Worst come to worst, I'll talk to some of the boys and be like, do you boys want to watch fucking, I'll be like, Do y'all want to watch fucking see if I can get the boys together and like want to watch Mania and shit?
That'd be a good time. They'd love that, man. They were asking for you last night.
Yeah. We'll try to make something. We'll try to make something come about. I'm like, Dylan, let me come over and watch Mania. I'll bring over a bunch of edibles and weed and be like, yo.
That'd be awesome, man. Yeah, let's get fucked up.
And then afterwards, and then when we come back, we can do like a little Mania cast about how was your trip, and I'll tell you how Mania was and shit.
We could get together for Backlash too.
Yeah, that definitely sounds fun for sure.
Yeah, let's do that. Link up, get fucked up.
If I'm not busy, if I'm not balls deep in like coursework and shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Damn, this is pretty good for we're hitting about 36 minutes and shit. So we'll probably call it. Afterwards, I'll ask you a few questions though, because I want to find out a few things and stuff. So that's pretty much about it for this week's episode of Hella Chats and shit. Just my name's Jamal, my boy Zach McKinnon. We're just shooting the shit, right, Zach?
Yes, sir. Peace.
All right, take care.